Hello students. So today we study about the types of chemical reactions. In this chapter we have already done what is a chemical reaction, how to write a chemical reaction and how to balance a chemical reaction. Now we have to study what are the types of chemical reactions. There are basically 4 types of chemical reactions. First is combination reaction. A reaction in which one single product is formed from two or more reactants, we call it as combination reaction. From the name it is very much clear that combination means the two things which are combining to form a one single product. See, the general form of this type of reaction is A plus B2 give rise to AB2. In this, two reactants are combining to form a single product. Means two things are combined to form one single product, that is combination reaction. So very first example of this type of reaction is formation of calcium hydroxide. The formula of calcium hydroxide is CaOH का whole twice. You all will know this formula, CaOH का whole twice, that is calcium hydroxide. What we have to do in this activity, we have to take quicklime, that is calcium oxide. Calcium oxide is also known as quicklime, in a beaker and then pour water up to 10 ml over that quicklime slowly into beaker. Now we stir it with a clean glass rod and after that touch the outer surface of the beaker. Now put a red litmus paper into the beaker after the reaction. These are the steps which you have to follow during the activity. After that, when the mixture that get dissolved in the water, then filter that mixture of the beaker and take about 5 ml of the filtrate in the test tube and blow air through the liquid. Then what will you observe? A new substance is formed with a hissing sound. See here, 3 test tubes are given in the figure. First test tube, that is the product which is formed after mixing that calcium oxide into water. We have taken 2 reactants, calcium oxide and water, and we get one single product, that is calcium hydroxide, and it is a clear solution. So a new substance is formed with a hissing sound. When we touch that beaker during the reaction, it is hot, means some heat is also released during the formation of product, so we called it as exothermic chemical reaction. When some heat is evolved during the reaction, we call it as exothermic chemical reaction. After that, we put litmus paper, red litmus paper in it also. It will turn red to blue. Then after that, when you blow your air into this clear filtrate solution test tube, it will turn in milky. What will happen on passing the CO2 through the clear filtrate? It turns milky. Why it turns milky? Because a new compound will get formed after when we mix it with the calcium hydroxide. This clear filtrate is calcium hydroxide, CaOH का whole twice. When we put air through our mouth, then in our air carbon dioxide is also there, so that carbon dioxide will react with this CaOH का whole twice and form CaCO3, that is calcium carbonate, which is having white precipitate. That's why this mixture looks milky. And these are the other examples of the combination reaction. First one is burning of coal. See, carbon plus oxygen give rise to CO2 plus heat. It is also exothermic reaction. Here also 2 reactants combine to form one single product. And after that, formation of water. Here also 2 reactants, hydrogen and oxygen, gives a single product, that is water. So this is the first type of chemical reaction, combination reaction, in which 2 reactants combine to form one single product. Now see what we have done in our activity. We have taken calcium oxide. It is quicklime. Then we put water and we get calcium hydroxide. It is slaked lime. See, two reactants combine to form one single product. So it is an example of combination reaction. After that, we blow air from our mouth to the clear solution of this calcium hydroxide. When we blow air, it has carbon dioxide. So carbon dioxide react with this calcium hydroxide and form calcium carbonate, which is having white precipitate. That's why our third test tube will turns out from clear solution to milky. So it is having white precipitate. So it is the example of combination reaction. Now second type of chemical reaction is decomposition reaction. Now in this reaction, a single reactant breaks down to give simpler products. Now here we will take one reactant which is on after the reaction form two or more products. So one reactant decompose to form two or more products, simpler products. So this is the general form of the reaction. AB give rise to A plus B, where AB is the reactant and A and B are the different products formed. For the explanation of this type of reaction, first example we'll take heating of ferrous sulfate. These are the activities which is given in your book. So heating of ferrous sulfate, what you have to do in this activity, we will take 2 gram of crystals of ferrous sulfate. Ferrous sulfate is FeSO4. So ferrous sulfate is FeSO4. We will take ferrous sulfate in a boiling tube and note the color of the crystals, and then start heating this boiling tube. After that, bring a moist blue litmus paper in contact with the evolved gas. Means some gas is evolved during the heating. So we will bring blue litmus paper towards that evolving gas. What we will observe that the crystals are green in color. We know ferrous sulfate FeSO4 crystals are green in color, and after the reaction these are changes to brown. Then colorless gas with a smell of burning sulfur is evolved. See, FeSO4, we have taken only FeSO4 in the boiling tube. So single reactant which will decompose during the reaction into ferric oxide, sulfur dioxide and sulfur trioxide. So that FeSO4 is green in color. After that it will changes to brown in color. Then colorless gas with a smell of burning sulfur. That sulfur dioxide is a colorless gas with the smell of burning sulfur is evolved. Then also blue litmus paper turns red. Another activity related to that decomposition reaction is for heating of lead nitrate. Now in this activity similarly we will take lead nitrate in a boiling test tube and heat that boiling test tube using the burner. What will we observe? That lead nitrate is PbNO3 का whole twice. So after the reaction it will decompose into two or more products. First is lead oxide, then nitrogen dioxide and oxygen. So we will observe that during the reaction a brown color gas starts evolving from the boiling tube. That brown color gas is nitrogen dioxide. You must learn these gases color. That will help you in solving the problems later on. and after the completion of the reaction, a white precipitate is formed at the bottom of the boiling tube. These white precipitates are of lead oxide. So the gas evolved, it is brown in color, that is nitrogen dioxide, and white precipitate formed is of lead oxide, PbO. So this is the another example of decomposition reaction in which one reactant decomposed to 3 products.